Let's start graphing absolute value equations. So when you're getting introduced to a new equation, to be more familiar with what the graph looks like, it can often help to plot points. So that's what we're going to start off doing. I've got the piecewise definition of the absolute value equation up here, and I have a table of x values that I've chosen. Let's go ahead and get these y values. So when x is negative 3, we note that negative 3 is less than 0. So we're over here. When x is negative 3, x is less than 0. So the absolute value of negative 3 is negative 3, which is positive 3. Likewise, the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. The absolute value of negative 1 is 1. The absolute value of 0, 0 is greater than or equal to 0. Specifically, it's equal to 0. So the absolute value of 0 is 0. The same with 1. 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Specifically, 1 is greater than 0. So the absolute value of 1 is 1. The absolute value of 2 is 2. The absolute value of 3 is 3. So we've got our points that we need to plot. So we're going to start with x is negative 3, y is 3. So x is negative 3, y is 3 is located here. This is the point x is negative 2, y is 2. X is negative 1, y is 1. X is 0, y is 0. X is 1, y is 1. X is 2, y is 2. X is 3, y is 3. Okay, and we really have enough information that we can fill in this graph and see where it's going, but I'm going to do a minor refinement just to see it a little more clearly. Consider the points between 0 and 1. Specifically, let's consider the point 1/2. So here is x is 1/2. 1/2 is greater than 0. So the absolute value of 1/2 is 1/2. So that's roughly here, which will put it exactly in between these 2 points. And you can imagine the same thing with 1.5. It's going to be roughly here, 2.5. The same thing over here with negative 1/2 is also going to be the absolute value of negative 1/2 is positive 1/2. So negative 1/2 is less than 0. So negative 1/2 is 1/2. Same thing with negative 1.5, negative 2.5. The absolute value of negative 1.5 will be 1.5, and the absolute value of negative 2.5 will be 2.5. So now we can really just imagine if you filled in all of the graph for all of these x values, every single one of them, you would have a straight line connecting all of the dots that you currently see on the screen. It'll look something like this. And on the left side, it'll look something like this. And that's the general shape of the absolute value equation.